wife has a plant, and I told her I see her as the expert in this area, and this is how we work together. We are a team, and she's very knowledgeable about plants. So I let her kind of do that. She already has some things that she wants to plant here, and so she's going to explain this.
Okay, so this is a little clematis vine, and they're perennial. They come back every year, and it has big, gorgeous burgundy blooms on it in the springtime. And we've just taken it out of its little pot, and you can see how dense the roots are. And so when they're very root bound, what you want to do is gently pry the roots apart and spread them out in the hole so that they have a better chance of getting water, and they'll just do better. And so I'm kind of teasing the roots apart a little, and we're going to plant this little clematis vine in front of this. I guess it's maybe held a satellite dish or something, but it'll get lush and full and kind of grow up the pole. And if we need to later, we can put a trellis behind it. So that's what we're going to do, and I'm going to put a little root starter. You can buy a commercial root starter in after we get it planted.
So some expert tips from my expert wife. Now I got a little bit more here done. I got another section dug and got more of the border bed. I dug that out, got that straightened up. In comparison to that, let me go this way, maybe see how it's kind of leaning in. And so I got that section completed and got some more mulch on there, and that's cleaning things up. And down in the corner, my wife wants to put that down there, and she said it'll climb that pole, you know, and kind of cover that, make it a little prettier. She said later, if we want, we can put a trellis in there and things like that. So once I get that stuff dug out of there, I got too much, I got a wheelbarrow full, so I got to take that, and that's going to get dumped down in this low spot here. I'm going to put some in here, even though they're going to bury this. I can put that down in that low spot there a little bit. I won't put a lot. I see there's some kind of pipe down there. Some of this I got to clean up and stuff like that. And now this went with the flower bed. I see there's a border down here, but I'm not going to go that far. And they're going to bury that down here somewhere. So when I come to the corner, I'm going to stop for now and get that plant planted in there where she wants it. And I've got one more bush. So I think what I'm going to do is about this point, wherever my border stops, there's a piece of siding that fell off the top there in the front. I just set that there. Probably like right about that point, I'm going to turn that and go back to the house, and that's going to be the extent of it. And I'm going to clean this all out and redo that, start growing grass in there. I don't know if I still have grass seed. I may have to go get some. So just a nice little return there, I think, will be good. And you know, this is my area that I do, you know. I'm kind of good at getting the grounds cleaned up and getting the mulch in and getting the soil prepared and everything like that. So it's amazing to have a wife that knows these things about the plants. And she tells me that these will have like flowers on there. They're like burgundy rose flowers once they bloom. And it is a perennial. So it'll kind of die out in the winter, but she said in the spring it'll come back, which is nice. So that's going to kind of cover that pole in that area right there. And just she's definitely the homemaker. A Proverbs 31 woman I view her as. She's excellent in everything and take care of the home. She's doing a lot of work inside, getting that ready. You know, my area is kind of out here and, you know, moving stuff. We got a few things more in storage that we have 3 storage units I have to dissolve. The big one's a 10 by 20, and it's almost empty. I've got one more trip up there and to get that stuff out. So I'm hoping to at least get this finished today. You know, at least up to here to get that plant planted in here and get this border. If I don't, you know, it's okay. I may do it tomorrow. It's getting a little later in the day, and yesterday I just killed myself out here. I did too much. I did that whole stretch on the other side and down a little bit all around there, and that was a lot of work. I'll be 64 in January, so pushed my body a little too much, and I was very, sore this morning. I couldn't do anything, and I sat down in the recliner earlier and just zonked out. But when I woke up, I felt great, you know. And well, it's cooling down a little bit. It was kind of cold this morning in the 50s, but you know, it got warmed up. Now it's cooling down, which is good. So, you know, around 60 degrees or so is a nice temperature for working out here. We have a lot of gnats floating around out here, and one of the nice things about the colder temperatures is that the bugs go away. So, yeah, I made this up here today. I got a stretch from, you can see it right about, so you can see where it's a little wetter, like right here. And got this cleaned out, the border redone, and so I'm going to keep cleaning this out. I'm going to take this down and dump it where it's low, and come back and keep working on this. But thanks for watching, and if you're new, please subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up. Would love to see you back. And like I mentioned before, you know, we're looking forward to around Thanksgiving time setting up some tents in the back, you know, and doing a little camping out there even when it's cold. And this is going to be in a bigger tent. Last time I did this, probably 10 years back, camping on Thanksgiving, I used a backpacking tent. Of course, it was 20 degrees out and snow, but up here I don't think it's going to be quite so cold, so we can probably do a little bigger tent. But thanks for watching. Have a great day, folks.